Welcome to the latest report, Mike Sipple report, and here we go. Another day filled with news, and it's daily, and here we go. So, if you have ever noticed that Mr. Donald Trump likes to post a lot of stuff on his True Social, yes, some of it's like really made up, some of it's unhinged, and it's kind of wild because he spends a lot of time on his True Social instead of running the country, worrying about inflation, worrying about the economy, worried about tariffs, high prices, medical insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, the Iran war, and this and that. What he posted today was a little wild. He posted a picture of an air filter wall. Yes, you heard me right, an air filter wall, a giant wall between the United States and Canada. And it was pretty high. It looked like the wall between Mexico and the United States. So instead of this wall being made out of steel and girder beams and dug deep in the ground to keep people out, this is supposed to keep the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. Yeah, if you have a chance, look it up. Look up Donald Trump's True Social. You see this big, giant wall. But the problem is the size. There's still a lot of sky above this wall. Now, think about it. The smoke, ready? A kindergartner could think of this. The smoke could easily go up and over the wall. But this is how this man thinks, and he thinks it is actually cute to make an air filter wall instead of like solving the problems that's going on in the United States. Here we go, another report. As you're all well aware, he had the White House correspondent speech last night. And folks, it was absolutely dreadful. This is from the reports that came in. No one, absolutely no one laughed. And basically, Trump had failed in many ways. He tried to crack jokes. No one was having it. This his speech last night, the White House correspondent dinner had completely failed. It had turned into a campaign style rally. And people are absolutely bored with hearing about how elections were rigged. He won 2 elections, and then he keeps talking about the 2020 election and how it's rigged and this and that. But you know what? Was it rigged when he won? So you know what? No one's crying foul about him winning in 2016 and so forth. But it's only the 2020 election that he's crying about, and also that the midterms are coming up, and he's crying foul even though no one's lost or won or anything. But he's trying to get the word out. So a lot of these people that were at this dinner, they're sitting at the tables. They were looking at their cell phones. They were ignoring Mr. Donald Trump and stuff he was saying. Absolutely, he was not getting it out. He was just, the people didn't really care. They were laughing at stuff he was laughing at him, basically, because some of the stuff was just absolutely dreadful what he was saying, and no one got it. No one got his humor. There was, he was talking about his grievances, and it was just a wild night, and the jokes didn't go through that Mr. Donald Trump was trying to say. And last but not least, this is the one report. There's a little bit. It was like yesterday this happened. I just wanted to get it out, wrote it all out. Breaking news, Trump once again was steaming Willie McBeaman. He was fuming, said a lot of obscenities and this and that while he was in, the White House in some type of meeting. He's very upset that things are not going his way with Iran. And the journal is saying, the Wall Street Journal is saying that he had an absolute meltdown. He's just not explicitive. The words were coming out of his mouth, laced it rants, meltdown in every single way in the Oval Office. And this has lasted over several days because, like I said, things are not going his way in Iran. He thought it was going to quick, bang, kadabooey, get in, get out, but it's not happening. Shredder removes his clothes, oil's absolutely exploding, midterms are coming, and he just can't figure it out with Iran. So he's just not happy. He also reportedly called the Iranian leaders scumbags and lunatics in a rant with explicitives and revenge made against Tehran. So it just seems like he's very aggravated. Things aren't going his way, and he's steaming all the time, just very upset. Poor Melania. Unbelievable what she must have to go with all the time. By the way, if you like this report, please subscribe. Really appreciate it. Trying to build this YouTube channel to 100,000 followers. Also, give it a hype. It's a new thing on YouTube, and give it a like and this and that. Also, I'm making a new channel, and it's called Kaninda Con Janet. It's Cooking with Janet. I'm going to be filming, and it's a lot of recipes. And if you give it a like, check it out on YouTube. It's a new channel, and I'm going there too. Thank you so much.